Procrast. That was funny. Procrast. I mean, I wasn't even originally planning on doing this today, but plans changed. My original plan was I was going to study for and then take a test for accounting information systems. But then our professor canceled the test, which is very strange. Is he going to eventually give us the test at some point? I don't know what that's about, but because it's weird. He didn't say we were going to have to take the test in the next class. He said we were going to do other stuff next class, so I don't know what's going on with that. But the point is, thankfully, not only do I not have to study for that test, but I don't even have to study for it for at least 2 weeks. That was funny. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to be tortured next Tuesday when we have our normal class, but great. Just great. I mean, maybe I should try to do some stuff for a group project, like sometime this weekend. I'm probably not going to do it though. Like, I just need to do something because I've basically not contributed to the project at all up to this point. I need to do something over the weekend because I know I'm not going to do it during class. That was fun. And that was funny. So the number one is where? Here. I wish we had actual canvas to... I wish we had stinking canvas instead of this thing, because then we would actually be able to get the files without having to rely on the professor to provide us with the files. And we could have even more files than usual. Where's the problems? Where are the problems? Dude, where's problem one? Hello? So, there's problem one. So yeah, I'm doing an assignment that was due last Thursday. So that's awesome. And then tomorrow I have to do the next business analytics assignment. So that's just great. I love how I'm doing this almost a week late. But it's not my fault. The professor didn't, at the time that I tried to do the assignment, you couldn't even download any of the files. I have no idea when she fixed that problem. She didn't even make an announcement that she fixed the problem. So basically when I do this assignment, I'm just going to say in the comments, it took me until yesterday to realize that you had fixed the file download thing. So that's my excuse for turning it in this late. That's fine. And I was actually originally planning to do this tomorrow, but now that I don't have to take the test, I should do it today because I have time. That's fine. Because if I don't do it today, it's just going to make my life harder tomorrow. And as far as I can tell, tomorrow I just have to do business analytics. Like, I think my original plan for this week was that tomorrow I was going to do that, and I was also going to do intermediate accounting problems, because, interestingly, the way this Thanksgiving break works is that they moved Thursdays and Fridays class to Tuesday and Wednesday, but for me, the way that works out is I don't have any class on Thursday usually, and on Fridays I usually just have intermediate accounting. And our professor canceled our class on Wednesday because he said he made a deal with the class that since most of us came to the review session last Wednesday, but then we could skip having class this Wednesday, which is a very weird thing. I'm not sure why he did that, but like, why did he do that? Did he just feel like taking a break or something? It's kind of weird, but so basically what he did is he provided us with a list of problems to work on our own, and then he'll go over the solutions to the problems on Monday. That's fine. Instead of having us work the problems in class, we'll just have to work the problems at home and then go solution in class, and that's fine. So for all those reasons, that means I basically got almost an entire week off of going to school, but unfortunately I still have to do assignments. So, but thankfully I probably won't have to do much homework over the weekend, although I probably should do some stuff over the weekend. Like, I really honestly should do homework over the weekend. It's just that I probably won't. Oh no. Like, what am I going to have to do next week? Like, another business analytics assignment, probably. And yeah, I think there's like a project in business analytics. And then there's probably an assessment for intermediate accounting. When does that due, anyways? Okay, I guess I will just look at the assignments that are due next. That was funny. But I definitely need to do something for that group project. Plus, now he said read chapter 15, but I think I already read chapter 15 because I read chapter 15 in preparation for last class, anticipating that we would have to cover that chapter, but we never did. So thankfully I'm kind of already prepared for that, but I want to at least study it a little bit more. Also, he said we're working on a group project again. Great, I need to contribute something to that group project, so I need to do something. Like, even if it's just like 1 or 2 slides or something, I need to do at least something for that. So I'll probably try to do that this week. And business analytics, besides the stuff due this Thursday and the stuff that I've been finishing from last week, we have extra credit and project. So extra credit is going to be probably some problems. Looks like there's some more problems from chapter 9. That's interesting. And also chapter 19. And it's only 4 problems. I think I might want to do that because I'm not going to motivate myself to do it, am I? But it's such easy extra credit. It's just 4 simple little problems. Like, come on. You got to be kidding me. Like, seriously, like, I should be able to do that. It's just 4 problems. How hard can it be? And guess what, folks? I don't even have to do all the problems to get extra credit. If I just do 1 or 2 problems, I will get extra credit. The more problems I do, the more extra credit I get. But I'm just not going to be motivated to do it, am I? Plus, it's due on a Monday, but I could do it over the weekend. But again, that was funny. So Monday we have extra credit and also the Unit 3 project, which is going to be hard enough all on its own. I mean, this is going to be pretty hard. Oh, Jesus. Oh, stinking paper? Not fun. It's going to be hard enough to do this project. And then to add on top of it extra credit? Oh, no. And then, that was funny. And is the 28th really a Monday? Is that Monday? Today is the 23rd. Or today's the 22nd. Yesterday was the 21st, which was Monday. So yes. And then December 2nd is an exam. I don't know what day that is. It's either 4 or 5 days later. So it's either on a Friday or a Saturday. Okay, fine, I'll check. Jeez. Why would I? So it's on a Friday. The test on Friday, which is good. I'm glad the test is on a Friday instead of like, I don't know, a Wednesday or a Tuesday, but test Friday. So we know what we have going on in that. Wait, why am I even planning ahead so far? Because I'm trying to plan what I'm going to be doing this upcoming weekend. And it turns out I probably cannot just do nothing all weekend, otherwise my life is going to be extremely difficult. That was funny. When on earth is he going to add more stuff to this? Man, I wish he would just add all the assignments ahead of time instead of adding them as we go. Gotta be kidding me. So I have no idea about that class. I have to constantly check it to see if he posts something. Intermediate accounting. That was fun. So the next thing too is on next Monday, which is assessments for chapter 12. Oh, great. That's really due Monday. Great. Usually those aren't due on Mondays. What? Why is it due on a Monday? Usually those are not due on Mondays. Hello? We'll look at the schedule. Today's the 22nd. So according to our schedule, it's due on Tuesday, the 28th. I'm an idiot. Wait, Tuesday is the 28th? That can't be right. Wait, hold on a second. I'm stupid. Is the 28th a Tuesday or a Monday? The 28th is a Monday. And the 20th... Oh, I'm so stupid. It is due Tuesday. I'm dumb. Why did I think it was... So the assessment is due on Tuesday, which is not good because I had class that day. Don't like doing those on Tuesday, but I usually am able to get them done anyways. It's just not fun. Yes, I know we don't have class today or tomorrow. So basically we have something due on Tuesday, which I usually wait till Tuesday to do that. Like I'm able to do it after class. It's just kind of I have to rush through it to get it done. That was fun. Usually I get back and then of course he has to do it 10 p.m. That makes my life much harder. If you made it do it at 11:59, I wouldn't have to stress so hard about much. That was fine. So now that I've completely been an idiot, I will now stop. So the long story short is I can't just do nothing over the entire weekend because then my life will be extremely difficult starting Monday. Because Monday I will have to do business analytics. That's the only thing due on Monday. But it's going to be hard to do that unit project. Considering the fact that I have class and then I don't get back home until 5 o'clock, I don't want to do a homework assignment right when I get back at 5 o'clock p.m. The unit project. Plus the fact that I need to do something related to the group project. So I need to do some kind of homework over the next weekend. Great. Also, weird fact. For some reason, the lights on my car, I don't know if it's the lights on my car or if it's some weird thing about how the highway is constructed, but I find it extremely hard to see the road when I'm driving at night from Platteville to Dubuque. I'm talking to nobody. I've gotten bored of this music. I need to find new music. Thankfully, I've found a lot of fan-made Toho music. That's just sitting in my music playlist on YouTube for me to check whenever I get the opportunity. Slash, make time to make myself more music playlists because I've been listening to the same 20 playlists for the past 8 months. That is insane. I listened to the same music for 8 months. Now that's crazy. Okay, I need to get this thing done. It should be not that hard to do, although it's a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions. I don't know why there's so many. You know what's interesting? On one of our past assignments, I actually managed to do like 10 questions without the help of an instructional video, all in one session. I can't believe I was able to do that. When did I do that? Anyways, that was funny. Let's see, when did I start procrastinating on this particular assignment? I think it was around 2 o'clock. Maybe 1? It was like maybe 3. I think it was like 3, wasn't it? So it's been anywhere from like 1 to 2 hours of procrastination on this. That was fun. But I shall get it done. And I don't know. I've already completed question number 9, so I only have 8 questions left. I just drank water though. Wow, that was funny. So, have fun listening to music. Now that was fun. So, I started the OBS video. That was fun. 24 minutes ago. I've not done anything yet. So, did I open this? That was sniffy. Okay, it is now time to do the stuff. It is now time. Huh. So, the file contains a random sample of 100 light bulb lifetimes. The company that produces these light bulbs wants to know whether it can claim that its light bulbs typically last more than 1,000 burning hours. Identify the null and alternative hypotheses. So, the null hypothesis is going to be that. So, the null, we need to be able to claim that its light bulbs typically last more than 1,000. It really doesn't matter. Does it really matter which is the null and which is the alternative? I don't know. Because basically, you're trying to prove that they last more than 1,000. So I guess the thing that's the opposite of having more than 1,000 is 1,000 or less. So 1,000 or less. Less than or something, I don't know, what's the X? It's like less than or equal to 1,000. Alternative is, so null is less than or equal to, and alternative is more than 1,000. So I think that's what that is, right? Can they claim that its light bulbs typically last more than 1,000 hours at the 5% significance level? Ooh, great. I don't know. So we'll turn to the video, which is here. Here we go. That was funny.
From the book, it says file P0901 contains a random sample of 100 light bulb lifetimes. The company that produces these light bulbs want to know whether it can claim that its light bulbs typically last more than 1,000 burning hours. So I actually claim percent. They're telling us there that, see if that, so we can t-test given value. Here we're talking it's 1,000 for the same number of values for 100 that we have for data to make a comparable.
Oh, wait just a minute. She did something here. 1,000. Why did you put 1,000 there? She put a column of 1,000 hours here. What? When did she do that? Did she do that at any point? Or it was already there?
So they're telling us there that
target hours 1,000. Okay, well, wait, how did you even do that? How did you put that there with to last the entire thing, like 100? Target hours. Target hours 1000. Now if I put, really? I just typed 1,000. What the heck? Just go to 1,000. We're just gonna go all the way to the bottom. So I don't know why that's there. Maybe to put it like a difference or compare the two columns. Is that really necessary though? Like, did you really need to put that column?
Alpha is response. The null and alternative, I'm going to quote trick Excel, go through how we can quote trick Excel into doing a one-tailed t-test for us. So the book probably showed a fairly long process of doing it by hand, or it didn't, and it just showed you that stat tool stuff. But we can trick Excel into thinking that we're doing a two-tailed t-test by adding a set of values.
Oh, so it's some. So the normal solution would be a one-tailed t-test, but we're apparently going to try to do a random thing as one. Okay, this is weird. I don't get why we're doing this.
Dummy variable, the given value. Here we're talking it's the target. So this is the target. They want 1,000 light bulb, 1,000 hours per light bulb. And so I just filled in 1,000 for the same number of values per 100 that we have for data to make a comparable sample. So this is a mock sample, right, which means made up. But one thing we know about it is since every value is exactly 1,000, there's going to be zero variability, right? Zilch, none, no variability to the data. So we don't want to do a two-sample t-test with assuming equal variances. We want to choose the two-sample t-test.
Data analysis.
So
okay. Two-sample t-test assuming unequal variances. Okay. Well then, this is like a shortcut to doing this problem or something. So, also she did not type the null and alternative hypotheses. Dang it. Really? What's taking so long? Really? Hello? It's okay, it's actually not that one. Now that was funny. Can you please stop lagging? Data analysis. T-test 2 sample assuming unequal variances.
Putting up the data analysis toolpack, going down to the very bottom and choosing t-test 2 sample assuming unequal variances, and then clicking on. Okay. The data range for variable 1 then is column B, the lifetime hours that was the actual sample, and the variable range 2 is the given value that we typed in or created in column C. And the difference we believe is 0.
Hypothesized mean difference 0. 0.05, 5% significance, 1% significance.
We do have labels in the first row, so we're going to check that off. And I could put the output on this sheet, or I could put it on a new worksheet. It really doesn't matter when you're doing only one test. If you're doing a whole bunch, it's best to go onto different tabs. All right, having said that, here's my output. Right. And
Now that was funny. Hey, hey. So, what have we here? Wait just a minute. Weird, we didn't get anything here. Mean, variance, observations 100, hypothesized mean difference. Now, why did we not get any results?
And we see that the lifetime hours for each light bulb in the sample or on average is 991. So that is different than the target of 1,000. Is it substantially different? We need to look at our null and alternative hypothesis to know whether to choose the P.
The null hypothesis is that the mean is less than or equal to 1,000. Oh, you've gotta be kidding. Wait, did I do this backwards? The null is mean is less than or equal to 1,000. Oh, I did this right. Yes, I did this right. The mean. I don't know how to type that. I don't feel like typing a symbol. I'm just going to type mean. And then mean is less than or equal to 1,000. I'm not typing the stupid the less than or equal to symbols because it's just too annoying. So mean is less than or equal to 1,000. The mean is more than 1,000.
Value one-sided or the p-value that's two-tailed, not one-sided, one-tailed. All right. So that goes back to part A. Rather than we waiting for me to type things, the null hypothesis is that the mean is less than or equal to 1,000 because the alternative, which is what we want to prove, is that the company believes that the average light bulb lifetime is greater than 1,000 hours. All right. So given that that's your alternative, then again, it makes your null be that it's less than or equal to 1,000 hours. The p-value at the one-tailed significance is 0.015, so we cannot reject the alpha at 0.05 or we cannot reject the null hypothesis at alpha of 0.05 or of 0.01. And again, that p-value of 0.15 is just too big, right? You wouldn't even be able to reject at alpha of 0.1. It's beyond that. And that's that extremely unusually high boundary that is used usually only in the social sciences. Hard science like chemistry would definitely not want to go past the 0.05 level. All right. So the company cannot state that their light bulbs have a lifetime of greater.
Alpha would have to be greater than the p-value. What? What do you mean less than? Alpha would have to be greater than. Alpha would have to be greater than the p-value for the null to be rejected. If yes. Therefore, based on the data, there is insufficient evidence to reject the null hypothesis. The company cannot state that their light bulbs have a lifetime of greater than 1,000 hours. T-test 2 sample, assuming unequal variances. P probability that T is less than or equal to T. Probability that's less than or equal to T. The probability that you would get this result. The probability. Oh my gosh. That was funny. So, why is the T-stat highlighted? We're looking at T-stat negative 1.03. The p-value. Now that was funny. The p value is 0.15. So the null hypothesis cannot be rejected. The 5% or 1% significance level. The company cannot claim that their light bulbs last more than that. No, that was fun. We are now done with number 1. That was funny. 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 The boxes of detergent itself contain on average more than 500 detergent. Oh. Select a random sample of 100 boxes and records the amount of detergent ingredients in each box. The data are provided. The null hypothesis is that the mean is less than or equal to 500. Alternative need is more than 500. So is it going to be the same as the last problem? Looks like it might be pretty much the same. We're doing the exact same thing except with different numbers.
So I did the same thing that I did in the last problem. I created another
Targets. 500. What if I did this? Undo. That literally went down like 10,000. What if I did this? Did it go down to 100? Hey, look at that! Hey! Nice, you just double click and it does it automatically. It automatically stops. Okay. So it's exactly the same thing. It's not even any different from the last problem. It's the exact same type of problem. That was funny. Did it automatically select them for me? Looks like it did. I mean, it pretty much looks like it already selected it. That was funny. Like, so let's see if we get the same numbers.
So that is the thing moving forward. Our output review. What we just had.
We have T-stat 3.196 and 0.000933, and looks the same. Looks correct. 524. We have 524. We have 5809. We have 100 observations, 99 difference. How is there a difference in 99? I mean, this looks exactly the same. So, one tail and so we have very, very low probability here. The mean is 524. Probably it's less than 500. Is like ridiculously low. So it's the probability that we would get this result if the mean was in fact below 500 is 0.0009. So it is reasonable to assume that the mean is in fact above 500. So yeah, that's one. Oh. That doesn't make any sense. Null hypothesis is less than or equal to 500. Alternative is more than 500. That doesn't make sense. It's not written correctly. Come on, what? What the heck?
Our output then looks like this. The null and alternative, as I said, they wanted to say, the company wants to be able to say that the mean amount in their box is greater than 500 grams. And so your null hypothesis is that it's less than or equal to 500 grams. On an exam, if you don't want to find the insert symbol and do the mu, the Greek letter mu, you can just write mean, the word greater. All right, I know on exams time is of the essence. All right. So this also is a one-tailed test. So going down to our one-tailed p-value 0.00009. So that is definitely very small. It's rejected even at the alpha level of 0.001. So therefore, based on the data, the null hypothesis is rejected. Wow. The null hypothesis is rejected. Okay, and we're going to state that there is statistical support for the alternative hypothesis, which is the manufacturers claim that their bags contain more than 500 grams of detergent. And lo and behold, the mean was 524 grams. So yeah, it definitely hitting that 500 mark. And actually maybe to minimize costs and maximize profits, they might want to do some quality control that brings that down closer to 500 grams, but reduces the variance so that you're still rejecting the null and concluding that you're doing more than 500 grams, but you don't have an excess that's being wasted. If you think about it, right, 24 grams extra on average, it would only take 400 is this lots or no 400 boxes to mean that you've lost a box and I'll charge you for that extra. All right. So, those are one-tailed t-tests, or one sample.
I did number 9 already, and I did it kind of the long, complicated way, I'm assuming, compared to what she's probably going to do. But anyways, I'll do now. Now I'll do number 11. Really, we have 2002 and 2012. Are you kidding me? Great.
One sample t-test between if I have not equal data first Excel to allow us to use the mathematics in the two sample, assuming unequal variances option that Excel has. Okay, so even though these results say this is a two sample test, this is a one sample t-test because we only have one sample of data. We're tricking Excel. I was going to say cheating, but I like tricking better. Tricking Excel into doing a one sample test by making it think that it's a two sample test. Okay, I hope that's not too confusing. If it is too confusing, reach out to me. We can have a phone call or something. So the next one is number 11. is a distinguished IE Top 20 MBA program is interested in studying the proportion of entering TD.
So she just did it in 2012 thingy. Oh, geez. So P hat equals 0.5, N equals 125. The number more than 630 equals 72. Proportion more than 630 equals this. The standard error is this. Z-score is this. So Z-score is this. P-value is this. Why is there both a one-tailed and a two-tailed? That's weird. There's two. What? The result that was achieved. Apparently the two-tailed result is the one we want. Well, then why did we even calculate the one-tailed? If it's not relevant. So fail to reject the null and reject the null as significance level of 1. Okay, I get it. I get why that's the case. Okay, but why do we do a one-tailed test? 80, the proportion is equal to 0.5. In the HA, the proportion is not equal to 0.5. We got a proportion of 0.576. So it's either equal to 0.5 or it's not. Like, we're not testing more than or equal to something and less than or equal to something. We're actually just testing just equal to. He believes that it's equal to 50%. What the heck? How come the null is 0.5? How come the null is 0.5 in the... Oh my gosh. That was funny. That was